Graham Stephan has the YouTube algorithm wrapped around his channel like an Annie Ann's pretzel. It's rare you see a man this well informed about finance who actually practices what he teaches. From living frugally by drinking 20-cent iced coffees,
the 20-cent iced coffee day,
to showing us his actual rental properties and the math and thinking that went into each deal. But when it comes to appearances, this scene with Tony Stark and Steve Rogers sums it up pretty nicely.
I don't trust a guy without a dark side. Call me old-fashioned.
Well, let's just say you haven't seen it yet.
Does Graham Stephan have a dark side? More importantly, can Graham Stephan lift Mjolnir? Or maybe Graham Stephan is simply a trespassing multiverse doppelganger version of a good Anakin Skywalker. Enlighten the masses about finance. You will. Teach them the ways of the 800th score of credit. You must. Master the rhythm of the algorithm. You shall. Master Yoda's YouTubing days may have come to an end, but Graham Stephan's path has only just begun. Anakin Skywalker could have been the GOAT of Jedis if things had worked out a little bit differently. Graham Stephan could still possibly become the GOAT of finance channels on YouTube, as long as he resists the temptation of Senator Palpatine's alter ego, Darth Sidious. He should be just fine. Which, granted, I don't think should be too hard, because honestly, I've had nightmares that were more pleasant than the sight of Palpatine's face. Here are 5 of the most impactful things I have observed about Graham Stephan that can help anyone who adopts his habits to become a more successful human. Number 1, he's up early, reading tons of news articles, sharpening his skill of communication fluidity, and representing and then delivering the current finance news events that are taking place while injecting his opinion into them, along with adding in some amusing skits. Graham's primary skill that he has sharpened like a samurai sword is his communication fluidity. What sets him apart is his ability to internalize what's going on in the finance world and then recapping it and reporting it in a fun, useful, and amusing sort of way. Number 2, Graham's case study breakdowns of his real estate property rentals are very specific, very detailed, and give a very clear understanding of how things work in reality. And watching Graham buy a place at a discount, tell us the backstory of how he did it, then he remodels it, rents it out, gets it appraised, then does a cash out refinance, and pulls out hundreds of thousands of dollars in extra cash from it. It's just information you cannot easily find anywhere that's so well documented, visual, and instructive. I've paid for courses on real estate investing that were over $1,000 that did not even come close to a few of the videos Graham has made and posted on his channel that discuss these topics. Number 3, Graham's work ethic is the real freaking deal. As a YouTuber myself, I respect anyone who can put together such high quality content at volume. If you don't make videos full time, you probably cannot fully appreciate how arduous it can be to feel confident, fluid, and in the zone once you turn on that camera 6 to 7 days a week. But after years of practice and improvement, Graham simply makes it look easy. Habits make it the man. It's wildly important to discover what you like doing so it doesn't feel like work, which is the key to Graham's work ethic. After all, his little desk sign literally says, "I don't work here." Number 4, as we saw in a few of Graham's recent Iced Coffee Hour podcasts, he has been able to bring on other remarkable entrepreneurs, YouTubers, and just people who have great stories and lessons to share. One of which was the legendary Alex Hormozi, who is an absolute beast at communicating how to become a successful entrepreneur and how to live as a wise man like Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, and King Solomon. Graham's ability to be the bridge to other remarkable people's stories, beliefs, and thoughts about life and the universe has again set him apart from the crowd. Number 5, and lastly, the fact that he follows his own advice and rarely strays from the tactics and strategies that he shares with people on his channel, despite having a net worth above 20 million, makes him a class act. At this point, Graham's YouTube channels combined with his portfolio of existing investments could easily allow him to make crazy financial buying decisions without much, if any, repercussions. And yet, he still chooses to stay loyal to the principles that got him there, and he continues to echo those ideas back to us in fresh and different ways to connect us with the steps to become more financially successful ourselves. This has been Justin Spencer. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe. You rock. Catch you on the next one.